to go ahead and keep talking about Mr. Fine and Handsome T.O. with his show. And we was actually discussing that he brought his kids in, the two daughters, to get them bonded. And I think that's kind of a good thing. We don't see too many men father figures, whether it's African American or not, keeping that bond with the kids nowadays. To me, it seems like marriage is just not important anymore. We could just have kids. But he brought his kids in to meet each other, and I think that's good. He probably trying to keep that family ties in there. I'm not too hard about bringing your kids in the media, especially at certain ages. But T.O. did, and I think that was kind of a good thing for him.
I think it's a good look for him as an African American male. They always portray, black men as like absentee fathers, and you hear so many stories about athletes growing up without their fathers and the mother being a prominent role in their life and things like that. So I think it's a very good look that he decided to actually bring his kids on this season. Not sure if we're going to see them again. We didn't see them in the first season, but he did bring them in. They met each other for the first time and they bonded, they clicked, and he did all the daddy things and dressed up and played dressed up, and I mean it was cute. It was very, very cute, but I think it was also a very good look for T.O. to put himself out there as a father figure. He's actually in his children's lives,
Right.
So I don't know if it's cutting, if it's editing, or if he just didn't want them in there before, or he just wanted us to kind of get just a little glimpse of, look, I am successful.
Right.
I do love women, but I love my kids as well. It could have been a mix of that, and I commend him for that. Chad as well. He's spoken about his kids,
Correct.
and he has 3 kids himself, and he's always spoken highly of his children, and any woman that he's going to be with has to love kids, because the bond that he has with his kids, is irreplaceable. So I think that's a good thing, and that's the one thing I do appreciate VH1 for, pushing them as, black fathers, because we need that on television. We need that just in this world, period.
Right.
So I actually commend both of them for stepping up and doing that. So.
And both T.O. and Chad always say that the women they choose should be a mother figure, love kids, which they keep their kids in mind.
Absolutely.
And that's very important.
Right.
I mean, even though they pick some with the drama, you might not want that around your kids. But let's see who he chooses, because I think he's going to keep his heart and make sure his kids have some good role models. And they're keeping the drama women around just until the end of the show so they can eliminate them. But I think they have a good heart in what they're doing. And I think it is from the heart that they're choosing. I mean, that's my opinion. I have nothing against who, they choose. Everyone likes who they like.
Right.
And I have no, negative opinion about, dating outside of your race. But we'll see how these two gentlemen, how they play out for these shows. I think the shows are going to be pretty big. And don't forget that these shows are just segments, half an hour to an hour. There's a lot of things you're not seeing behind the scenes. Don't believe everything you see in front of the scenes. These guys are upcoming. They're athletes. They're supposed to be very good men. I haven't heard too many negativity in the media about them. So let's keep looking the show, and let's keep, keeping the audience going, that give these guys the support that they need as African American males, and just athletes, young fathers, to help them go on with their lives.
So if you don't know, you can always catch the Chad Ochocinco and T.O. show on Sundays on VH1, I believe at 9 and at 10 o'clock. So like Delcy said, let's keep supporting our black men. We might not be fans of the women that they choose in their lives, but we are fans of what they do and what they do for the community, and being fathers and being black role models in our community. So we appreciate you guys for that aspect, and let's continue to support them. So,
and don't forget, they're only human, just like me and you.
Absolutely. So we're going to take a little break, and then we'll be back.
We'll be right back.